Welcome to my bathroom. Ooh, that's echoey. Anyway, I'm going to get on with this video because turns out in an enclosed bathroom with 2 sets of lights on, it is very, very hot and I'm already sweating. Probably a good thing because this is a hair cutting video. Or say hair cutting, head shaving video. There's not really much hair to cut, is there? But if you remember my last video, which I will post here somewhere, it was about the 4 different razor blades that were great for shaving heads. And they were just standard razors and some work better than others. But on that video, someone commented and said, have you heard of the Headblade razor? And I'm like, no, I haven't. So I looked into it and I ordered one and it has arrived. So, haven't opened it yet. So let's just do that now. And, oh, that is way smaller than I expected. Anyway, that's it. The Headblade Moto, this is limited edition orange one. Because you have to be limited edition, don't you? The standard one's yellow and you can get orange, black and red, but I like the orange one, so that's what I got. Yeah, it is a lot smaller than I expected, but apparently it's really, really good for shaving heads. So I'm gonna get it out of the pack. Let's give it a try. So pack's open. In the pack, we have 2 little bits and pieces. That's the instruction manual, but we all know what to do with that. Woo. And that. Earn points with each dollar spent at headblade.com. So I guess if you register and you buy stuff directly through the website, you get points. The more points you get free stuff. I guess, I don't know, I'll have a look and let you know. But here's a little unit itself. Now just a quick overview of the design. It's obviously a very funky design, nothing like a razor that I've ever used before. One thing that strikes me straight away, well, there's many things because it's an incredibly unusual design, but the couple of things that stick out straight away, first is this rollerball. That is really quite a neat thing. So as you shave it over your head, you'll have the rollerball rolling, which is a really nice little idea. Second one is the finger hook. So I'm guessing that you would put your fingers in something like that, or maybe like that. Yeah, that feels better, through the middle finger, and then go over your head like that, which we'll be doing in just a second, but that's how it feels like it should work. Then you've got the cartridge cover on there, which will slide off. Now what do we have here? 4 blades and what looks like the comfort strip at the top, probably with some sort of aloe vera or some sort of gel in there. Then the bottom, which is the rubber ripples, which, as we know with the rubber ripples, they pull your hair, make them stand up, so it's easier for the razor to shave. That's it though, that's the design complete. And yeah, it's a neat little thing, and let's see how well it works. Oh, hang on, how do we get the blades on and off on this one? So, oh, that was the other thing as well. Probably the best thing about it in terms of its functionality is the fact that the blade itself pivots both left and right and up and down. See, which is perfect for especially if you've got a bumpy head, which can be not as smooth as a standard face. Faces tend to be a lot flatter, and depending on what your head's like, could be a lot bumpier. So I've got, I guess, quite a bumpy back of the head, so something like this could be very good. In terms of removing it, I haven't worked out how to do that yet, but it looks like there's some sort of slide mechanism or something. Anyway, I'll work it out. Maybe this time I'm gonna have to read the instructions, but looks like a standard razor size head, but yeah, in a very ergonomic form for head shaving. So without further ado, let's shave my head. Now, pro tip for you here, something I always do and I find it really does help, is if you exfoliate before you do it, get some exfoliating gel or face washing solution with exfoliating, what are they called? Beads, pearls, whatever, and give your head a good old scrubber afterwards. It just helps, again, open up the pores, helps your head get ready for the incoming onslaught of a razor blade. So yeah, exfoliate, give it a good old clean first, and then on to the shaving gel. Again, I prefer shaved gel because I feel that when the gel goes on, when your hair's a little bit spiky, it helps lather it up a little bit. So that's just my preference. So exfoliate your head first, then your gel, and then we shave. Let's get started. See, the other thing I like about gel is that when it does lather up, it doesn't lather up so much like foam, so you can actually kind of still see where you're going, you know? And if you haven't shaved your head and you're thinking about doing it, so go for it. Because if you're not sure, it's only hair and it'll grow back. But I intended to do this just the once, a year or so ago, just to see what it was like, and I've stuck with it ever since. It's a really refreshing feeling. It's super easy to dry, getting out of the shower. Anywho. So, have a shave gel on there. We're gonna dip him in the water to get him all lubricated up. And let's road test this bad boy. Okay, I'm gonna start on the sides where I normally start. Oh, it's weird. Okay, first impressions. Feels pretty good. Oh, absolutely smooth as. Yeah, very comfy. So I'm going to try and get in close here so you can see, but you'll notice as the blade goes down, let me see if I can get you there, it pulls and contours to the head. That's satisfying hair cutting. Hope you can see that all right. It's hard when I can't see the screen, I don't know where I'm pointing at, but let's keep going. It does feel like there's a lot of control, that I can actually go quite quick, and yeah, it doesn't feel like it's going to cut or pull, which is nice sharp blades, obviously, it's come out of the packet. The test for this will be in a few weeks' time as to how sharp the blades will remain. Some razors stand up a lot better than others in terms of longevity, sharpness of blade, but yeah, pretty good. And now we're going to the back of the head, so we're going to have to swap around. So let me think. Finger that way. So now I'm going to be pulling up. Yeah. Oh, it's really good. Really good. You don't really even notice the little ball on there, but I can see its purpose. It sort of helps everything roll, and I guess by keeping that depth the same, it's allowing the razor blade to always sit flat and not pull and tear. Where did I go to about there? So now this bit here is the bumpiest bit of my head, straight over the back here. So yeah, I can feel, it's kind of hard to see, but I'll tell you what, I'll turn around and see if you guys can see better than I can. Apologies if it goes out of frame, but we'll give it a go. So here is the bumpiest bit, but I can feel it contouring. I can feel it going over, which is some of the hardest bits, because I have this bump here, and then like a dent here. Yeah, well, I'm gonna call that done. So overall, that feels pretty smooth to me. Yeah, no pulling, no resistance, it's very smooth. And like I said, I do like the fact that the ball and the blade are the same height, so it will always maintain its position over your head no matter how far the bump is, which is really great. Very clever design technique, whoever designed this, thumbs up to you. So let's finish off with a cheeky little elbow review, because we haven't done one in a while, and I think the last one may have been the razors, I'm not sure. Anywho, let's jump in. You know what? I'm that impressed by it, I'm not even gonna do the elbow review. For me, form and functionality, value for money, and ease of use, 10 out of 10 across the board. 30 out of 30 for this. So this was £16, I think, on Amazon, the limited edition one. The standard one's 14, 15. So it's only a few pound more if you want to get a funkier color, but not that dissimilar to a standard razor price, but it's purpose built for the job of shaving your head, which is fantastic. So it's not expensive. you just saw, it did the job fantastic. It's super smooth. The functionality is great because it's purpose-built, designed for your head. There's literally nothing I can fault it for. It just works. It's a lovely design thing. It's nice and small, nice and neat, does the job. 10 out of 10 would recommend. So there you go. That's the Headblade Moto. Highly recommended. I'm gonna try and find a link for this, stick it in the comments down below. So if you do want to get one, you can just simply click it and go get yourself one if you're thinking about shaving your head. And also for a first time use, I'd say this is a really great one to go for, because again, being purpose built as opposed to a standard razor, if you get a standard razor and it's not quite up to scratch and you try and shave your head and you have a bad experience, you might not want to continue again. So if you're going to dive into it, get one of these little fellas, give it a go. That's it. I hope you enjoyed this video. I actually enjoyed shaving my head with it, so that was fun for me. So next video probably won't be in my bathroom, but there is some exciting stuff coming up, so please subscribe and leave a comment down below, especially with what razor you use, because that's how I found out about this one. Someone commented on my last video and I found it, so stick a comment down below, like it, share it, all that fancy stuff, and I will see you in the next video.